If James Forrest continues to flourish at Celtic, he'll go to England this time. A Croatian midfield maestro by the name of Luka Modric, a Welsh wizard by the name of Gareth Bale, and a slippery little Scottish winger by the name of James Forrest. What's the connection? The three of them could quite easily have become teammates at Tottenham Hotspur back in 2011. Everyone at Celtic knew Spurs were sniffing around him. The only thing missing was their manager, Harry Redknapp, being interviewed whilst hanging out of a car window on transfer deadline day and declaring Forrest a terrific player. In the end, it was injuries that scuppered any chance of the deal happening. But Redknapp has spoken publicly about how highly he rated him, and my mind couldn't help but wander back to that period as I watched Forrest run riot in Perth. Doesn't do him justice to say he scored 4 goals in one game. He got his first in the 15th minute and his last in the 45th, so he essentially banged in 4 in the space of half an hour. He was unplayable, and, as a team, Celtic were mind-blowing during that first half. When they play like that, no team in the country can get near them. Prior to Sunday, they had only scored 7 goals in 7 Premiership games, then they go and score 5 in 45 minutes. It was spectacular to watch them turn on the style, and I started to think of something that Scott Brown said to me back at the start of August. We were having a breather at a media event, just chatting about how pre-season had gone, the Champions League qualifiers, how Odsonne Edouard had settled in after his big money move. But the one thing that stuck in my head was how he was raving about Forrest. Brown said he looked phenomenal and, in his opinion, was a great bet to win PFA Player of the Year this season. On the evidence of what we saw on Sunday, it's hard to argue with that. Forrest will win it if he marries a level of consistency to his outstanding talent. That's the key thing. He has been at Celtic for 10 years and has only broken into double figures for goals just once, which was last season. He will know that's not good enough. Inconsistency has plagued him over the years, but he's on the verge now of taking his game to a different level. He is 27 years old and signed a new 4-year deal just a couple of weeks ago, which made it seem like he might be set to spend his whole career at Parkhead. But if he carries on playing like he did on Sunday, there's no chance that will happen. One of the big clubs in England would soon snap him up for a hefty transfer fee. The transformation in him over the past 18 months or so has been remarkable, because it seemed at one point a few years ago that he was on his way out of the club. He was in danger of being a wasted talent, a boy for whom the penny would never drop. He had no confidence, struggled with injuries, and had a manager in Ronnie Deila who didn't trust him. Now look at him,